Alright, one more episode this night to be recorded. Hello there, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to another episode of Cupid. So, let's go. What chapter 5 starts. Psych. Ooh, nice place. In the slumbering town, the streets were alive with flowers. Pretty young girls romped in thin white dresses, lined up in their own rows, tittering excitedly among themselves. Each maiden was armed with a basket brimming with flowers. When the clock struck 8, it was the given signal. Girl by girl, the rows progressed down the crowded street, their dresses twirling as they danced. Colors scattered as they unloaded their baskets. Dahlias, tulips, orchids, poppies, I don't know. I really don't know the names of flowers. Sweet peas, they all spiraled across the air and into the hands of startled citizens. The young men on the street sprang into action. They cheered and hooted and clapped and laughed, and the girls curtsied to them in return. Some intrepid boys even dared blow a kiss, hoping for a reward. And when the girls blew kisses back, they reddanced to the tips of their ears and hooted in joy. Rose. Rose? Hey, Rose. At first she didn't know who he was talking to. But then she saw the rose he flourished in front of her, like a gentleman's magic trick. Well, I will have to call you something, right? How about Rose? This particular boy had been at her tail for several days now. The flower festival was a good excuse for romance. It was around this time that the young men of the town went around wooing their prospective lovers. Most would have gone for a taller, more outspoken type of girl, but for some reason the boy was smitten with her. Go on, take it. She shook her head. She knew she didn't deserve it. Again with that stone-cold dog? Come on, you're breaking my heart. He laughed gaily, enjoying the thrill of courtship. Why? Why do you love me so much? Is that what's bothering you? I'll tell you one thing, Rose, and you'd better remember this for the rest of your life. When someone loves someone else, there is no need for a reason. I just love you, Rose. Won't you at least smile at me? You love me? He flashed his bestie on full grin. Sure, I love you, to the moon and back. She knew she shouldn't take the rose. She knew it was wrong. And yet she also knew, at this instant, that her face was burning hot. Her fingers closed on the rose. Even as she felt the thorns on her skin, she still held on to it. And click, click. The expression on the boy's face was one of the absolute bliss. He hooted and did a little dance. I do love you, Rose, I really do. He grinned at her. To her surprise, she found herself smiling back. A warm, pleasant feeling gushed inside her. It was like tucking into a hot, home-cooked meal. Mother, I'm home. Nowadays, she and her mother lived in a quiet cottage, far away from the main streets. The joy and exuberance of the flower festival had long since faded away now, leaving her with the stillness of the lonely house. Mother, are you home? There was no answer, not even a sound. Usually her mother would have heard the door open by now. She would run up and plaster her with hugs and kisses. Now, however, the unwavering silence meant one of the two things. One, mother was not here, which was possible, because she was always here. Or two, mother was angry. Rosa felt a chill run down her spine as she realized. Was it possible that mother had her suspicions and had followed her? Mother, I'm coming inside now. The sound of the door closing was like a clash of thunder. Rosa, bowing her head, descended deeper into her house. Mother was in the kitchen. She was bent down with her back to the doorway, washing clothes in a wooden basin. She looked just like a normal mother, but Rosa knew better, because just above mother hung the cross. It was a heavy wooden crucifix, and it had been there as long as Rosa could remember. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. It was so solid that it If it were to drop, it would crush someone's too. The girl knew this well. Having felt the cross so many times, she knew exactly how heavy it was. Oh my god, are you serious right now? I knew that Mother was a bitch. The sharp corners of the cross were especially capable of drawing blood. Mother dipped her hands into the water. She crushed the clothes in a ice grip. Where did it go? Her sudden question sliced her ear, and Rosa almost jumped out of her skin. Just the marketplace, Mother? She tried to press the plump red rose behind her, to stomp on it and make it disappear into the ground. But it was too late. Mother stood up. Mother, it's not what you think, I swear. I'm not planning to see him again. I just wanted to make him happy, that's all. If Rosa looked at Mother any longer, she thought that her courage would dry up, so she quickly glanced at her feet. I throw away the rose. I'll make sure you will never see it again, so... Oh, are you kidding me? What is wrong with that biatch? The blow came so fast she never expected it. Suddenly she was on her knees, her skull throbbing in pain. She looked up just in time to see her mother raise the cross another time. Fear overtook her. Although she knew it was no use running, she crumbled away all the same. Mother, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Are you fucking kidding me? How much do you think raising a child costs, you little runt? Well, I think it only costs you being... I don't know. A lot, but come on. What is wrong with you? Mother, please. Oh, hit yourself with that cross. Under her, the cross slammed hard onto Rosa's collarbone. She shrieked, rolled over, and tried to get back to her feet. I clothe you, I house you, and I even feed you. I protect you from everything that might harm you. Yeah, sorry, but you are the one that is harming her. And yet I asked in return absolutely nothing. Didn't I tell you to not go to that festival? Yet you just can't help shaking your hips at those men, can you? All of them are the same, didn't I say it? Why there is no one to protect her? Up and down came the cross. By now Rosa had resorted to curling up in the ball and covering her eyes. She cried out her pleas, her vows of obedience and love. Do you have an idea how much I've sacrificed? Well... I don't know, your brain? What have I wasted my life for? Nothing? To be stuck with a stupid child who doesn't know how to listen. No, well, as I said, you sacrificed your brain because you're stupid. Not the child. Mother, here, I have told you time and time again. Do not disobey me. Mother, I should have smothered you years ago. Huh? You are a curse? Are you kidding me? I do all of this for you to protect you. Yeah, right. And you repay me how? With lies and betrayal. Well, maybe if you didn't hit her with a fucking cross, it wouldn't be like that. I should have thrown you out on the window and watched the crows feed on your remains. It's not too late now, don't you think? Maybe I should teach you a harder lesson. Maybe I should leave here right now and never come back. I have a feeling that would actually be a good idea. Worse than any physical pain, the girl felt that its bear so big it made her heart burst. Rosa clung to her mother's leg. Please, mother, please don't leave me. Why? Why would you say that? I atoned for this somehow, mother, so please stay with me. You are beyond atonement, you degenerate whore. Okay, shh, I'm sure Rosa didn't go that far to do things like that. With one final strike, Mother sent her spinning to the ground. The cross had hit her face. Rosa tried to open her eyes, and felt something warm trickle down her face. She lay on the floor, crying. Her tears mixed with the blood, and she wondered if Mother really was going to walk out of the house. She could still hear Mother's footsteps, feet thudding near to her head. At first they were half-fast, then slow and hesitant. At some point in time, Rosa realized that the blows had stopped. She dared not raise her head from the floor, so she waited. Something touched her head. It wasn't a cross, but a soft, warm hand. A sound of sob. Yeah, darling, go to hell. I'm sorry. What have I done? Are you kidding me? Are you? I seriously want to scream right now, but can't because it's almost 4 AM. Rosa tensed, but she allowed Mother to zip her up. The next thing she knew, Mother had wrapped her arms around her. She was still crying. You poor thing. I'm so sorry, Mother is so stupid. Well, you could also ironically could be called a Magellan because you found an America in this situation. And stupidness, your stupidness is the America here. Her tears were genuine and mournful. The sorrow in her eyes hurt a million times more than any blow. I shouldn't have done that. The woman stared at her hands. She dropped the cross as if it was spoiled meat. The girl let her mother hug her. It was her fault anyway. She had disobeyed Mother. She deserved the punishment. Bullshit! She just went to the festival for a second. Okay, she was told not to. Sure, that was a bad thing, but come on, hitting someone for that. This was home, no matter how broken. Well, sometimes a broken home is not a real home. Not a home that you would like to be in. Life before Mother was a blur. She was nothing without her. Mother looked into her eyes and touched her face, wiping away her tears. She locked her lips around hers and delivered a long, deep kiss. What? I love you so much, my darling. That's bullshit. Please forgive me. No. I love you too, Mom. Mother, don't cry. Why would you say that? You should say like... die. Oh, you're bleeding. Just wait here. Oh, you are bleeding. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, Mother, go out and run away, Rosa, please. Mother sat her on a chair and returned with a roll of bandages. She began to nursing Rosa's head with delicate care. I'm sorry, Mother. You don't have anything to be sorry about. No, I'm the one who's sorry. And you should go away. Forgive me for what I said. You know, I would never leave you, right? Okay. That is not important. You better say sorry for hitting her. The cross. Even if you have committed a foul sin, I will never desert you. Yeah, I will always be by your side. Thank you, Mother. I get worried, darling, you understand? Yeah, okay, and because you get worried, you decided to hit your daughter. Seriously, dumb. I'm very afraid, always afraid. The woman's voice dropped in a whisper. A sudden split second of lucidity. You scare me. Huh? She shook her head, forgetting the thought. Just obey me from now on, promise? Mother knows what's best for you. I wouldn't agree with that. Yes, Mother. Later on, at dinner time, Rosa's favorite dish was on the menu. The vegetable and meat stew with brown gravy that only her mother would make. Rosa tucked in eagerly, all the while feeling the cool bandage bursting lightly against her forehead. The events of the past hour had already seemed to fade away into a distant memory. Mother sat across the table, also eating. She seemed to be deep in thought. Mother? Huh? I won't see that boy anymore. If he calls out to me, I will run until he can't catch me. I know you'll do the right thing, my darling. You didn't ask for all of this, did you? You poor thing. Well, yeah. She didn't ask for a terrible mother. If only your father was a better man. Yeah. He rose up, pricked up her ears. It was rare to hear mother talk about father, and even rarer to see her mention him so calmly. All throughout her life, Rosa had wondered about the man whom mother had fallen in love with. Now it looked like she had the opportunity to glean a few more rare bits of information. And let's get this information actually in the next episodes. I'm going to sleep. So, have a good night and see you then. See you in the next episode. Bye.